Welcome back to Cryptic Corner. It's been quite a while. Above me are my beautiful co-hosts, Harry
What's up, everybody? We're back finally.
and Jared.
We're so back.
And this episode, we are going to be talking about our experience going ghost hunting. Except for Harold, he couldn't go.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit across the country from these guys, so that was a little unattainable.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna just be a listener for this time around.
yeah. Next time we do it,
Next time.
for sure. Next time.
I think
for
we should
sure.
go do the
There's a couple places out here that we could go to.
Bermuda Triangle.
I'm not going in the fucking ocean. The place we went to was called the Mackay Mansion. It was in Virginia City, Nevada. Oh. Always at the wrong times, dude.
We'll just cut it out.
Yeah, we'll cut it out. So the place we went was the Mackay Mansion. It was in Virginia City, Nevada. The Mackay Mansion has been family owned and operated for over 15 years now. Built in 1859 by George Hearst, the Mackay Mansion allowed people to step back in time and into an authentic Victorian era mansion. It is one of the few remaining original structures that survived both major fires. It also is one of the few buildings with original furnishing, carpet, wallpaper, chandeliers, and more, which we'll talk about that in a bit. A guy named George Hearst gained his family fortune from the corresponding mine and sold the property in 1871 to John Mackay, an Irish immigrant. Shortly after, John Mackay hit the Bonanza Strike, one of the largest silver strikes in the world history. Mackay split the profits with his three partners, James Fair, James Flood, and William O'Brien. They became known as the Big Four, or the Silver Kings of Virginia City. John Mackay, James Fair, James Flood, and William O'Brien conducted all their mining business inside the Mackay Mansion mining office, while Mr. Mackay lived with his family in the rest of the building. So, like, yeah, there's some pretty rich people. The way I got the information from their website. The thing that makes it haunted is that there was
Well, there's
quite a few things. Dead maids, children fell down the stairs. One died of a sickness.
Well, one got ran over, didn't he? That was like the story.
Did he?
I thought so.
I thought he died
Or
of like.
trampled. One got like
It's
died
been
of
a-
sickness, another was like trampled. I think it was a maid who fell down the stairs and broke her neck.
No, it was a child that he said fell down the stairs.
Okay, someone fell down the stairs.
Yeah, so
honestly-
someone fell down the stairs.
Honestly, I almost did.
yeah. Yeah, so
They're very steep.
we drove there. We started our trip on Saturday at around like what do you want to say, like 4:30ish?
I was thinking like 4, yeah.
Yeah, so I picked up Jared and his buddy, and we went back to my house and picked up Cherub, who's not here. There'll be like this I would say unedited version, but there was some things that we edited out of the video just for the sake of it being so long, and nothing really happened throughout the night. But I mean, I guess it's what you can like expect from going ghost hunting. It was really cool to see the mansion, though. The drive was horrendous. I fucking
that
hated
bad.
driving all the way up there.
Wasn't that bad. Except
You
when
weren't controlling,
it was that bad. Except
10-ton death machine.
All right.
So
You mean a car?
Yeah, so my car, I've only driven like with 2 people in it, really. And having 4 people plus luggage was like really difficult for me to do. It was my first time actually like kind of, having a full load. And
What did
let's
you
just
say?
it was a full carload.
I know, I'm making a joke.
I'm so curious. I want to tangent on this. Like, what's the horses on your car?
I don't fucking
horses?
know. I don't pay attention to that. I got it because it drove nice and it was good on gas. Okay.
Oh no, probably like 160.
Okay.
I'm guessing.
I mean, I've got a 185 horsepower Malibu.
We did go uphill, so.
We did go uphill.
I do that daily.
It traversed like fine. It was just like, it was really heavy. Like you can feel the weight. You can like feel the weight difference.
That's interesting. Because like with mine, super side topic. I've moved my life in my car a couple times, and I really didn't notice much. And that was through the mountains of Colorado and the flats of Texas.
Well, there were two big people in my car.
There
were two big.
With people. I've had multiple bicycles in my car taken apart. I've had all my speakers, my computer setups, all of that stuff. I think that equates to easily, 500 pounds extra of just crap that I threw in there.
For this is probably like what, 700.
And then, fucking Cherub decided to have like an actual suitcase full of shit in the back.
I was like, you guys were only gone for like 2 or 3 days?
No, just one day. It was like an overnight.
It was literally a day trip.
It was literally an overnight trip, and he had like a whole ass suitcase. I'm just like, why didn't you bring? All you have to
pack is underwear. Just wear the same clothes the next day. It's the boys' trip. Nobody cares.
Yeah.
So there were 6.
I still bring like a spare shirt.
Oh yeah, no, like
bring 2 pairs of underwear in case you shit the first pair.
No, bring 3 in case you shit the first 2. You never know.
In case you shit the first 2. Okay.
Yeah, you never know, man. You never know.
But
that says a lot about a man. Is how many underwear.
The drive up there for me was a little difficult, but I managed because mom ain't raised no bitch. So we got there. We hung out at they had a 24-hour bar over in Virginia City. Really cool spot. Lots of police officers just kind of sitting out in front of the bar too.
I wonder why.
Yeah. Well, it's a really small town. I really do recommend going over there. Just be respectful on that. Cool. But apparently the whole town is haunted because of that giant fire that happened a while. There was 2 fires that happened. Virginia City, Nevada. That's why in the show, one of the things that my coworkers pointed out to me in the show Bonanza. When the map starts burning, it's probably too old of a reference, but he showed me the map burning starts at Virginia City. I was like, oh, it's pretty fucking cool. So we get there, and in the video you'll see they have a fucking human skull in their cabinet.
Oh yeah.
What do they call their human skull? Was it Louise, Suzanne, or something?
Oh no, but they seem cool.
It was somewhere around there.
Yeah.
The original carpeting. Nice. Oh yeah, the lobby. I'm just gonna call it the lobby. Yeah, so the lobby is where you enter this mansion. They have they don't have working plumbing. We'll get to that in a bit too.
Oh yeah.
$10,000 fucking toilet. They don't want anyone shitting in.
Except for me.
The reason why it's $10,000 was because it was one of the first toilets that was embroidered with golden leaves, the first version of gold leaves, and there's gold leaves in the toilet bowl. So I think we made a couple jokes about stealing it, which was pretty funny, and then I think somewhere along the night someone made a joke about taking a $10,000 shit in the magical toilet bowl.
I think that might have been me.
Yeah. There was 6 of us that went. My buddy Josh, my buddy Justin, Jared, Cherub, and his buddy Josh.
Yeah.
I don't really think he cares if I name drop him, so.
You can't do that.
Oh, whatever.
You just say the boys.
Yeah, the boys went.
Yeah. It was fun. Yeah, we got through there, and it was pretty cool.
Yeah, so one of the things, one of the first things we see when we get in there, aside from the human skull, is a picture of their maid. I didn't know it was their maid at first, but I went up to it, and I was like, ooh, damn, it looks like somebody woke up on the wrong side of the bed. Like, I made fun of the picture of the maid, and then the tour guide comes in, and he was like, one of the Mackey's treasured family members at the time, was their maid. I forget her name, but they're like, yeah, they loved her so much. Yeah, they're like, they loved her so much that they took what were the photos called? They had a certain name for the photos. No, not Polaroids. It was well, anyways, they took the dead corpse of the maid, stitched her hands together, glued open her eyes, and like dressed her up real well, and then took a picture of her like she was still alive. And I was like, and I turned and I looked at the guy and I was like, am I looking at a dead body right now? And he's like, yeah, that's her, all dressed up, taking a nice picture. And I was like, I feel severely uncomfortable. This was in like their second room, their living room and whatnot. And I'm just, oh man.
How sweet. What a cool family photo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And she's one of the ghosts that walk around. Like, if you leave trash and stuff everywhere, there's a chance that, you know, supposedly she might say, "Oh no, you go pick it up. Pick up your shit in my house." And so we were very like nice, clean, respectful. They don't allow you to wear shoes throughout the house, so this was like one of the times where we all went barefoot.
Yeah, good thing there's no duendes in there.
Yeah, the fucking gnomes will steal your socks.
Mm-hmm. No,
so
your toes.
I think the first place we went aside from the living room is upstairs right? to Mr. Mackey's room.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know why every like haunted tourist attraction does this. Like, they did this at the Washoe Club. Fucking mannequins.
Yeah.
Like, they had a mannequin up there named Spencer, I think his name was.
Yeah, he's a pretty cool guy.
And
you watched over
I fucking hated this thing, dude.
He's pretty cool. I liked him.
Yeah, I fucking hated this thing. Every time I walked past him and I shone the light on him, dude, it fucking jump scared me. And they had a porcelain doll room. Just like, why do you need a porcelain doll room? Like, why? There's no need for that. Oh, it was a child's room. A child. When I was a kid, I didn't want fucking porcelain dolls. Like, it's weird, man.
No, they didn't have iPads back then. Come on.
I didn't want an iPad either. I wanted a laptop to play World of Warcraft.
Back then, all you had were porcelain dolls
proven.
And tuberculosis. All right.
And porcelain thrones.
I'd rather take the tuberculosis.
All right. Have fun dying at the age of 3.
Yeah, buddy.
Better than a porcelain doll.
Weird fun fact, by the way.
He didn't want the porcelain doll. He just wanted tuberculosis.
Weird fun fact, by the way, bless you, is like the reason why the life expectancy is like so low, like the farther back you go, isn't because like you die.
It was the lead. It was the lead piping.
No,
right?
It was because of infant death.
Yeah.
Yeah. Based like at a certain point, like infant mortality was like around like 50%. So that's what contributes.
Yeah, it was pretty normal to miscarry.
Mm-hmm. It was actually.
I think it was also pretty normal to die during childbirth too. The mother and the kid.
Yep. It was like the first 3 years.
No wonder there's so many haunted places.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
But
it's the opposite now though. It's like what 99%.
Yeah.
99% survival.
Hella cool.
We need to bump those numbers down. I mean, up.
Hold on.
It was a joke. Hold on, it was a joke. Chill.
Did we get above 100%?
Put down your torches and pitchforks.
Yikes. Yeah.
I mean, be the difference that you want to make, Travis. That's all I'm gonna say. We'll see.
But you know, it was a cool spot, cool building.
There's also a couple other rooms.
Oh yeah. So
Mrs. Mackey's room.
Mrs. Mackey's room, yeah. Which was like, this was, I don't know, I need to actually get an actual webcam so I can have access to my phone while we're recording. Because I have pictures on my phone. So Miss Mackey's room, believe it or not, we all just didn't fuck around in the mansion. We actually did a little bit of ghost hunting, a little sleuthing around, and I think we might have caught something. At least I might have caught something in one of my videos. I'll put it up on screen. Like, what time is it? Let me mark down this timestamp right here.
15 minutes.
Yeah, 15 minutes.
Do some keyframing.
Put some cool
like,
effects.
Do some keyframing. Make it follow my hand around a little bit.
Yeah, some,
you know,
like spooky stuff. Like,
see, you guys give me hard stuff to do while I'm editing, so.
I don't give you hard stuff to do. You do the hard stuff on your
No,
own.
you gave it literally the last episode. You guys were like giving me shit to do, and I said hell no.
I'm thinking like
because it was kind of funny.
Also, you use the cloud. Did you know the cloud exists for photos? You can access your photos on your computer, like as you take them on your phone.
Well, if I turned on my cloud, then it would have put all of my other shit back onto my phone. I wouldn't have any room for recording.
Oh.
So I have the cloud turned off right now.
Oh yeah, I remember.
But anyways,
Travis did that.
So we might have caught we caught something. I can't really say for sure that like it was paranormal, but it was weird. So in one of the pictures, I'll be flashing up on screen now. It was in the hallway in Mrs. Mackey's room, wherever it was. There's a chair in the corner. Jared, are you in Miss Mackey's room or are you in Mr. Mackey's room?
I was probably in Mr. Mackey's room, dude.
I think I'm in. No,
me?
no, I think
yeah.
I'm also in Mr. Mackey's
I'm
room.
in Mr. Mackey's room, dude.
Or this might be
you're-
Mrs. Mackey's.
No, you're in Mrs. Mackey's.
That looks like a
Okay.
female room with the
Yeah,
crib and everything.
So, hold on, just
Yeah, her room had.
get out of the way.
Your planetary microphone is
Damn.
also in the way.
Very like.
It doesn't. It's on the opposite side, but like basically in front of me on this side, there's another door that
And
leads.
sorry
like,
for the listeners, bro. If you're not watching the podcast right now, you will be so lost. Their backgrounds are pictures of the mansion, like actual photos.
Yeah.
Whereas
Yeah.
mine is the house from Beetlejuice. I'll only say it once.
So
He's trying to explain how everything looked based off of the photos in here.
directly this way, there's going to be a door that leads to the bathroom, and next to that door is a couch. When I was like scrolling through my video, I was looking through it. I was in the hallway, like at a diagonal angle, kind of looking into. I was just kind of turning and whatnot, so it might be like a camera glitch or something. But there was like this weird, and I showed you, Jared. It was like this weird shadow figure with like this weird fucking arm just kind of sitting
Yeah.
there.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
shadow.
yeah. And I'm just like, oh, that's kind of weird because there's nothing really there aside from like maybe a chair. If there was anything like long, it could have been the mirror that was sitting there. But I mean,
Yeah.
it was just like, like the lamp from the Pixar stuff. When it bounces up, it was kind of like angled like that. But that was like one of the first weird things that we captured. Can't really say for sure that it's paranormal, but it was certainly kind of spooky. All throughout the night, we were hearing like different bumps and bangs. I know when me, Eric, and Josh went into a room. We asked Mr. Mackey to we went to his room and we were like, hey, could you give us a sign that you're here? And the cabinet doors on one of the dressers, was the dresser kind of right here next to the door. You can't really see my hand, but it was one of those cabinets. And
It was a standing cabinet, like a coat cabinet.
yeah, it was a standing cabinet, and it was like it kind of like was bumped or whatever, and I was like, oh, was that you guys? Let's kind of shift our weight and kind of knock on it a bit, see if we can recreate the noise, see if it was one of us bumping it. It was just some pretty sturdy doors, man. They wouldn't budge, not even for me. I even came walking in the room, kind of stomping and whatnot, just trying to debunk every little thing, because I'm just like, Could just be the creaking of the house, There's like all that, juicy stuff. But we couldn't really get it to move. So I'm just take it with a grain of salt. It's probably nothing paranormal. It's probably just house noises at that point. But so
I remember I was gonna say next thing is I remember I think it's Josh said he heard some stuff coming up from the attic, which we weren't allowed to go to, unfortunately.
oh yeah, so we weren't allowed to go to, thanks to Zach Baggins. I blame Zach Baggins. Fuck Zach Baggins.
Damn.
He broke into their attic, and apparently something growled at him, and one of the guys fell down the stairs. And did he hurt himself? I don't know if he hurt himself or not.
He died. He's a ghost.
Yeah, he's a ghost now in the house. But no, he fell down the stairs and they kind of just ran out. Another cool fact about this house is that Johnny Depp stayed in Mr. Mackey's room and slept in that bed that's right behind Jared.
Mm-hmm.
And he woke
That's
up.
awesome.
Yeah, he woke up to a little girl jumping on his bed and shit. So he ran out of the house. Honestly,
you think that's an excuse, or if it was just actually like Amber Heard, and she did something weird, and he just ran out?
I don't think Amber Heard and him were a thing back then.
Amber Heard has a bad reputation with beds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. I'm just saying,
we should.
Maybe they almost thought it was ectoplasm. Johnny Depp knows otherwise.
Yeah, Johnny Depp knows the answer.
Yeah.
To that.
Yeah. But yeah, it was cool. I'd probably run out of the house too. If there was something that was jumping on my bed.
I'd fight the ghost.
I'd probably fucking leave.
I'd fight the ghost.
No more monkeys jumping on the bed.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, or else I'm gonna break your head.
There was one part of the video that we're gonna be posting up on YouTube that was cut out of me overreacting a little bit. I thought about it really, really hard. So we're in the porcelain doll room, and this is weird, but I'm chopping it up to chopping it up to this. So we're in the porcelain doll room. I was asking questions, and I was like, you know what? Maybe they're all shy. So I told Cherub to turn off the lights. So we turned off the flashlights. I was the only one in the room, and I was asking questions, and something touched my foot. Now, I was standing next to. Let me explain. Before you go, oh, he's crazy.
No.
I saw that.
I said, dude, for the viewers, for the people that are watching, and the people that are listening, I pointed at myself. I was tickling his toes.
Yeah, I was thinking that. Yeah. He's trying to get a reaction.
So something touched my ankle. I was standing in the center of the room, but there was a doll that was sitting on a chair with their foot out, and they had a plastic shoe on. So I might have kind of rocked up against the shoe and might have tapped the shoe. It was that weird looking doll on the chair, Jared. You remember that, right?
Was it the eyeless
It was the one that was kind of. I know it wasn't the eyeless one. It was the weird one that kept on it looked like it was just staring at everybody.
A lot of them were.
Yeah, but it was the one in the rocking chair. It was
Yeah.
the only one that was in the rocking chair.
I
think I might have brushed up against that foot,
Yeah.
and it really fucked me up because I'm sitting there in the dark, and when we turned back on the light, I was literally nowhere near the dolls. So I'm just oh fuck, all right, get me out of this room, dude. I'm fucking done. I don't want to be in here anymore. So it's just it was mentality and whatnot. I think I overreacted, so I'm just gonna be oh, I probably brushed up against the doll's foot, right? So
You should have asked for a stroke, bro.
no,
That's a child's doll.
yeah, it's a child's room, Harry. What the fuck?
The doll's gotta be over 18 years old, right? It's
Oh
been
my
hanging out there
god!
for a
Now
while.
that's on the internet forever now.
Yeah. Hey,
I'm not wrong though, right?
the doll's probably more than 100 years old, to be honest. So.
He's older than you,
That's
man.
fucking crazy.
Older than your
If
mom.
anything, it's creepy in the opposite way. He's too old for you, man.
Yeah. I was in the doll
Just
room
saying.
too. I was in
Just
the doll room
saying.
too, saying, crisscross applesauce, and I was asking like, "Is anyone here? Can you give me a sign?
Yeah, I had
Just
I
playing
had an issue with
Phasmophobia.
you, by the
Are you
way,
my grandma?"
Jerry. I had a little issue with you when we were recording.
Yeah.
What's the link to your
You
OnlyFans?
fucking walked off with the microphone on, and when I was looking through some of my stuff, you weren't even in there. You were just downstairs talking to people. I'm just like, well, this audio, I can't use this audio.
I thought it was separate
It's
channels.
ruined. No, it's literally like hooked up to my phone.
You told me it's separate channels, dude.
I thought it was, but when I went to like, edit it and go through it, it was
could've
just
told you
all
that.
one.
Sorry, homie.
Then I'm sorry, Chad, but I don't know how that's my fault then, because we both.
Those two microphones count as one thing. For the listeners too, just so you understand what we're talking about.
We had two little lav
The-
mics.
Well, it's also
they
like,
bought the Lavo mics. If you're normal listeners, that me and my girlfriend used. For the viewers, you can see the two little Lavo mics, like the ones that they use on TikTok to talk to people on the street. They connect to one device that you plug into whatever. It's a Type-C or audio jack, whatever. You plug it into your computer, your phone, and it's a Bluetooth
Yeah.
receiver. So it counts as a physical mic connected to the phone. Both microphones connect to this one thing, and they count as one device.
Yeah.
So I guess I should have made that clear to Travis, because for the podcast, we do record on multiple tracks.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, I was also kind of assuming you would
doesn't
stay
look like
with us
LEDs.
while we were recording, since you also had the microphone.
Well,
Right.
that place was pretty cramped, so.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, go do
And
your
we
own
kind of
thing.
had the idea
So-
of like, hey, you take upstairs. Like we split into like two teams at first. Remember, upstairs and then downstairs. Remember?
Yeah. I thought you were
Right,
with us
so-
upstairs.
No, it was like you, Cherub, and Josh, and I was with your other friends. So
Okay.
That means next time you either use
Gotta be-
I think everybody should be filming in one way or another. So you use your own phone,
yeah.
and then maybe have two pairs of these, so two people can
I'm about
split
to say
off,
we
or
do
three.
buddy
Yeah, two
system.
people
Yeah,
can split
actually,
off.
I was thinking next time we go, I'm gonna actually like kind of invest in a camcorder because my phone doesn't record for shit.
Okay.
Why don't you just invest in a phone that can record at night?
No, and we get an actual camcorder so we have more space. It also
Cloud
looks really
storage.
cool.
It
Look-
looks cool. There's an effect for it, but this has AI night enhancement stuff, so you'd be able to see more.
That's cool, but I want an
And-
actual camera.
I think what
Actual cameras are for old people, Travis.
I want an
For
actual
old
camera.
look. Let Travis have his millennial moment. All right.
You
Also,
can
I
do
think
that.
it'd be cool.
There's better technology that
I think
exists.
it looks cool.
Whatever, Harold.
All right, Peter Parker looks cool with this camera. All right, you can't tell me otherwise.
Peter Parker
Anyways.
used film cameras because those were the only things he could use.
There's also like this
yeah.
this funny bit
Okay.
at the end of the video, which Jared, I feel bad. You missed it. You missed out on it. It was
What is it?
we were all upstairs. I don't even know what were you doing? Like it was near the end of the night.
I might have been
Were
sleeping.
you downstairs sleeping?
I might have been upstairs sleeping.
No, because we were upstairs in that video and you were just like downstairs.
I might have been like taking a break.
Yeah, because we were all upstairs. We were all upstairs chilling.
I think I went
In
up
the
later
room.
because I was trying to fall asleep and then I went up later.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you're I know that portion of the video is pretty fucking funny.
You want to
There was a lot that there was you'd have to watch it. I don't really want to spoil it.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it's in the folder.
Well, I'll watch it after.
Yeah. What else happened? Did you have like those are basically all of the scary like events that I've had.
The
Did
happenings.
Yeah. Did you have any like freaky weird shit that happened to you?
I'm being completely honest with you, Travis. I don't think I did. Like I remember, like I spent significant portions alone, hoping to get like, an actual reactions like that. Like I went upstairs and I sat in the doll room alone. I literally slept on this couch, right here. Right.
That was a stupid comfy couch, dude. That was so comfy.
For listeners, there's like a couch in Mr. Mackey's room. Sofa is like the only one we're allowed to sit on, and we can sleep on it. So I decided to fucking sleep on it. And it was actually really comfy.
I think the only reason
it's a
why we were allowed to
long
sleep on
couch.
it was because it was a modern cushion, and the red cushions and stuff that one of us, I think, ended up sitting on, was like old furniture.
So you just sink right through.
Well, not really sink right through it, because it was like refurbished furniture, I believe.
Okay.
It's still like the original cloth and stuff, but I believe they put new springs and stuff inside of it. I have no idea.
Okay.
Probably because it was abused. One of the other chairs in Jared's photo here, the bottom is just falling out. The red chair there.
Yeah, I can see it.
This one. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just falling out.
Yeah.
Are you using side subject? Are you using broadcast for your green screen?
Yeah.
Me?
Interesting. I see so much like fringing going on. I'm curious what's causing that.
Well, that's
Anyways,
because
that's outside
my
of the
room
podcast
is dark.
topic. I'm talking about Jared. Yours is fine-ish,
maybe
but
it's
Jared's
my-
like I'm seeing.
Maybe you have a mirror.
Maybe it may be also dark. Whatever.
My room is pretty dark.
Doesn't matter at all.
But yeah, the front portion. I remember all of us like in the lobby. We were just laying down and whatnot. Oh, dude, there were so many funny moments throughout the night. After a while, we kind of just gave up on like ghost hunting and
We're
investigation,
just all tired.
and we kind of just, well, not just that. We were all just dicking around.
Well,
Like
yeah.
there was this one portion like where I came into the living room and Josh was like, when you walk in, you looked like a big ass baby. And I was like, oh yeah, watch this. So I walked back. I was like, Mom, the booger wall became the barf wall. And we just did that for about 30 minutes before you came back downstairs because you passed out on the green couch.
Yeah. How long was it?
And
Like
you
an
came
hour?
back and you were, yeah, you passed out for like an hour, dude. When you came back, it was close to like 1 a.m.
Mm-hmm. Coffee's finally worn off.
Well, not just that. I mean, you guys had like a whole bunch of like, you guys had some like shots at the bar.
I had to.
But
Only two.
I would have been off my ass.
Well, they're
Dude,
like over the course
Josh
of an hour.
got hammered, bro.
Did he?
Yeah, he was. Do you? What was it called?
Was it,
was
free
called
stuff,
a.
or was it?
It wasn't free. He paid
No,
for a drink called the Stiffy, and it had a shit ton of alcohol in it. Yeah, it was at the 24-hour bar. This
got-
lady,
Josh got
she
a
was the one.
stiffy.
She was the one who named the drink. She was like, "Oh yeah, I named the drink." I was like, "Oh hey, Josh, don't get his Stiffy from drinking the Stiffy." Oh, it was funny.
He got 2 stiffies. Or
If
3.
if she's happening to watch this,
Double
man,
stiffy.
if she's happening to watch this shit, you're an awesome bartender. And Josh spilled a drink on his short,
Oh yeah,
on his,
he-
like his
he
pants
got
and
stick
shit.
on his legs.
And we just started calling him a little piss boy.
Little piss boy.
Yeah,
Yeah, little
Aw.
piss boy. You pissed on your pillow. You thought it was cool.
He got a stiffy all over his pants.
Yeah, he got a stiffy and he knocked over his drink.
Yeah, that
What
Anyways,
a cool
back-
ghost story, you guys.
back to the mansion, right? Off our little side tangent. There was this little experiment that I wanted to do, but we never actually ended up going through with it. It was actually kind of scary, and I was really hesitant. Not only because, like,
Was it
it
with the
could be
candle?
like, some supernatural event, but more it was like I could get wax on their fucking carpet or burn down the building. So I wanted to take this I had this red candlestick, because for those who don't really know, and the pagan shit, different colored candles have different meanings, and they give off different energies and whatnot. So I was like, okay, cool. What's like, if some people believe in that stuff, I'm just like, okay, well, let's go off this. Let's see if this happens with anything. So I took on a red candle. I can't remember what red candle means. I'm not into pagan shit, so if you want to go look it up yourself, go look it up by all means.
Does
but,
it mean bad mojo?
No, I think it's like Peace and Serenity or some shit. I think black is like bad mojo.
Okay.
Yeah. But
Should rock black candle.
no. Yeah. So my experiment was one of us is gonna stand in a dark room with the camera. We're gonna light the candle. If it gets blown out, well then there's something in there. And the lav mics were like sensitive enough to pick up breathing, so it would pick up if you blew it out. So that was it. It seemed foolproof to me. And then my buddy Josh was like, "Oh, you got permission before you did this, right?" And I was like, "Permission?" He was like, "Yeah, you're allowed to light a candle in here, right?" And I was just like, "Oh, probably not." And they're like, "Well, yeah, what if you like burn down the building or get, wax on this super, super old, probably very rare and expensive carpet?" I was like, maybe we shouldn't do this. So I kind of just put the candle back in my bag and we didn't do it.
I'd love to keep my kneecaps. Personally, that's my
opinion. No, I don't want Mr. Mackey coming and like breaking my knees with his silver hammer.
Yeah. Become a new part, like new attraction to the Mackay Manor.
Yeah.
That's a fucking good book idea. A book, H.P. Lovecraft book about a haunted house where every person who dies in it becomes a new attraction. And it really is an haunted house. Isn't actually haunted. It's just a murderer's house.
I think that's a like a comedy reality show that already exists. I see clips on TikTok about ghosts, and every time somebody dies around them, the ghosts join.
Oh,
I think my camera shit itself. Hold on, I might have to restart it.
Original idea.
It did. You're fine. Continue talking, because most of our listeners probably don't even care to look. So.
That's true, but I still want to be involved, so I'm gonna restart it. Jared, go ahead and talk about.
Do that. Continue talking. We can't stop the podcast.
So, well, no, I'm not stopping the podcast. Jared also had like experiences and whatnot too.
Give us your story.
I was gonna say, like I said already, like most night I experienced basically nothing. Like I remember I stood under the attic, and I was like, "Do you hear anything?" I sat.
Your friend said he heard something in the attic.
Yeah, my friend Josh did. Yeah.
I don't know if he was like punking us or something, but I'm just like he seemed legit enough to where like even I believed him. But I just kept on getting like this really bad feeling from the attic. Like I'm just like I don't really like the attic. I kind of want to stay away from it. That and I didn't really fit in the attic.
That's how I felt about the
like in that little walkway because like. I'm too fat to go up those stairs.
Yeah.
Which is why I started Weight Watchers. Is because, like, if you see me throughout the video, oh my god, I am fucking huge. Looking on the floor, dude. Like me seeing myself sit on the floor, I looked like a pile of mashed potatoes with arms and legs.
Dude, you don't gotta be that hard on yourself, bro.
No,
you're a good-looking man.
No, it was horrible.
I probably looked like
I looked horrible on the floor. But
all right, chat. Let's hype Travis, my boy, up in the comments.
Hell yeah.
I wanna tell y'all about the morning after. So Josh and Justin left at like 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
And I was just like, well, what the fuck, man? We paid to stay overnight, and y'all are staying overnight.
I don't blame them.
And they were like, well, we said if anything didn't happen after 3, then we were gonna go home. And I was like, okay, fine, whatever. I didn't sleep that night. I don't know why, but like, I tried to sleep, and I just felt like I couldn't. And then I started hearing like some like thudding upstairs, and I started hearing like whispers and shit. But that was probably like my mind playing tricks on me while I'm just sitting there like with my eyes closed. I don't know why we didn't sleep in the lobby, because the lobby was so much more comfortable than wherever the fuck we stayed in the living room.
Yeah, living room.
Which was just like this really thin carpet.
It was basically carpet on top of plywood, it felt like.
I wouldn't really call it carpet. It was just cloth on plywood. Whereas
there was no padding.
In the living room or in the lobby,
there's actually
where they
padding.
Obviously put all of their money, there was padded carpet, and it was really comfortable to lay down on. And we got to look at a really cool ceiling with gold paint. So I don't know why we decided to sleep in there, but I was too scared to move because there was a vault in there where 2 people died
Oh yeah,
from
'cause they're
like,
gunned
trying to
down.
rob the vault.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just like, oh fuck. I don't want to move to the living room.
I would.
Yeah, I was really cranky in the morning, and I was just like, stupid
Yes.
fucking mansion, sleeping on this hard ass floor. They need to renovate the carpet.
It was pretty hard to sleep. But man, that
Yeah, so
that couch, man.
Cherub had to drive home. I entrusted him to drive my car.
Yeah. And hey, it worked out. We're here today, so.
Yeah, I woke up
You
like
lived.
halfway. I woke up like halfway through the drive, and
Yeah,
I
you
was
fell
like,
asleep.
"Oh, I'm feeling better." I was very angry that morning. I think that was like the angriest I've ever waken up at like a place because I slept fine at the Washu Club. But this time it was just it wasn't it, Chief.
Really?
Sleeping sucked.
I mean, sleeping sucked both times for me. Like interrupted sleep. You know, it's like you'd sleep for like what felt like a half hour, and then you wake up.
Yeah.
You know?
I wish Cherub was here so he could fucking talk about his experiences and
Yeah.
whatnot.
Yeah. Unfortunately,
But
couldn't make
he's
it
not-
though.
Yeah. He couldn't do Friday either.
So
Otherwise, this video would have been done tomorrow.
we work with what we got.
Yeah, but overall, I think it was a pretty good time hanging out with the boys and
Mhm.
whatnot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got some cool
Um,
couch and met Gustus or Hustus or whoever.
I think his name was like Spencer or some shit.
Spencer, yeah, Spencer. That was
Fucking
pretty-
mannequin. I told everyone, I was like, if Spencer stands up, I'm fucking sucker punching him in the mouth till he sits back down. Literally threatening violence on the fucking mannequin.
Or what are they gonna do?
I think there was just one night. I think it was just one point during the night where like we were like, oh yeah, no, if something runs up the stairs, I'm fucking leaving. Because there was been accounts where people were like, oh yeah, no, we see things going up and down the stairs. I'm just like, I'd fucking leave. Like I'd leave. It'd be like phasmophobia, dude. The ghost's gonna start hunting and my ass is gonna get cronked like in Scooby-Doo.
Doors locked.
Yeah, doors fucking locked. The thing
Flashlights
is, we couldn't
flashing.
leave out the front. We couldn't leave out the front door. We had to go like downstairs to like the dining room area,
Yeah, through your side door.
which they had like a full silver chandelier made out of like actual silver. And I was like, if we stole that from the mansion, we'd be like stupid rich right now. And everybody was like, yeah, but it's too much work. And I was like, yeah, it is too much work. Let's go back upstairs.
And they would know who took it.
Oh yeah, no, they'd know who'd
Right.
taken it.
I'll just assume
One of
a
the
different
gags-
identity.
So
I'll become
I wanted to do
Alfonso.
a bit, but I didn't have the right materials for it. It was supposed to be an MTV Cribs type bit, but the stairs weren't right. I didn't have the hat.
Oh yeah,
I didn't have the fancy mustache. I wanted to come down the stairs and go, MTV, welcome to my crib. We got the downstairs dining room.
I'll
We
say-
got the upstairs bedrooms.
I'll
And we
say
have the
this.
$10,000 toilet.
When I was in the downstairs dining room area, for whatever reason, I did feel a bit uneasy. I don't know why. That's like
Yeah, I didn't like the downstairs dining
because
room
they were
area
about
either.
to dine on you.
I wish.
Spooky, scary.
Gobble me, swallow me, drip down the side of me. At the
That
Mackay
is-
Mansion,
these-
baby.
What is
Also, a thing you've said on the internet.
That's going straight to the TikTok.
But yeah, before this comes out, I think I'm gonna upload the video of the ghost hunt of the Mackay Mansion,
Oh yeah.
and then once this is edited, it'll probably be up.
I'm gonna be
like-
honest. I thought it was already posted.
I thought.
Oh
so
yeah, no,
too.
I told Cherub to post it. I was like, oh yeah, you can post it because he has access to the YouTube channel too, and he was like, okay, and he never did.
Oh.
So I'm just like,
Okay,
oh,
so I wasn't wrong to assume that because I remember you saying go ahead and post it. So
yeah.
I just
I told him to
assumed
go
it was
ahead and
already out
post
there.
it,
Hmm.
but he never posted it. So I'm wondering if it's just like kind of privated or he didn't publish it. So after we're done here, I'm
Yeah,
gonna go and
do
check
your due
that.
diligence.
Yeah, and then if not, I'm gonna give him shit tomorrow at work.
Yeah, man.
All right. Is that
Yeah.
Is there anything else that
Is there any? Yeah, I was gonna ask if there's anything else that you wanted to add. Anything else spooky that happened that night, aside from like eating at Denny's?
Hey, that was pretty good.
Oh, I forgot to mention. When we were at that gas station, we were in the gas station before we got on the highway.
Yeah.
Me and your buddy Josh, we witnessed a drug deal outside.
Oh. Well,
It
this
was
was
an actual fucking
That's
drug
awesome.
deal.
well, this was Reno.
It was Reno, yeah. I was like walking up when it happened, and he was like, "Oh, did you see that?" And I was like, "See what?" And he was like, "There was legit just like a drug deal that happened in front of you." And I was like, "Oh, is that what happened? I thought I was going to get robbed." Because it was just like this, there was this weird, sketchy white dude and another white dude over there. And he comes towards me, and I'm just like, fuck, am I going to get robbed in Reno? So that's why I kind of just try to skirt myself inside, because it looked like he was like coming for my shit. And I was just about to be like, I don't have anything on me. Except for like my wallet, but I used
Why
all
didn't
my
you-
money for
why
gas. I
didn't you
have
tell-
$0 in my bank.
Travis, neither you or Josh told me this at all.
I think we talked about it in the car.
Well, I didn't.
Yeah, no, there was a fucking drug deal. It was two shady looking white
I
dudes.
didn't hear
Both of
about
them were
this.
bald.
I didn't hear about this. Well, probably 'cause of crack.
What?
Yeah, both of them were bald. They were
what a,
both
what a
wearing
cool thing
black.
to notice.
Were they both bald,
Two
Hey, you-
bald
wearing
men.
black, and
Yeah.
missing teeth?
Yeah, you can ask Josh. You can message him. He's like, was there a drug deal that happened at that gas station on the trip? He'll say yes, because he
crack.
told me.
Yeah.
I was like, so that's what was happening.
So-
Okay.
So you met the Crack Street Boys, is what you're telling me.
Yeah, the Crack
Nice.
Street Boys.
You know,
Yeah.
I'll say, you know what happened there is the attendant at the gas station was like literally he just like looked at me like as I was paying. He's like, "You have curly hair."
Is that really what happened?
Yeah, he was like, "You have really curly."
Is that
hair."
why you were standing there for so long? And I was just like, man, I think Eric just wants to pay for his shit. Get out.
Well, I said like, "Hi, how are you?" You know, like be nice and like, "How's your night going?"
You have curly hair.
Yeah, it is just very much like, "Yeah, very curly."
I noticed.
It's like, thank you. You're like every
People are
hairdresser.
so fucking weird, dude.
Dude, when,
You're like-
when people
you're like
when
every-
people do that, you should act surprised. You look at
Yeah.
like you pull on it, you go, "Holy shit,
You're right.
you're right."
Dude, I'm gonna do that
I
next time.
never even noticed before.
I'm gonna do that every time a hairdresser says that.
Like,
Actually,
what?
you know what they usually say is like, my hair is really thick. It's like, you have really thick hair. Like, thank you, ma'am.
So I've been told.
So I've been told many
Yeah,
times.
no, it's fucking crazy, dude. There's so many weird people in fucking Reno.
I don't mind. Hey.
Oh yeah, 2 to 3 hours for an overnight investigation. We're probably not gonna go to Virginia City again. Next one will probably be like here.
I think we should go to
in
the
Sac.
Winchester Mansion and get lost
Come
and
out
die.
here to Colorado.
You
Colorado.
can't do an overnight investigation at the Winchester Mansion.
Oh.
That's kind of what I want to do, is like an overnight.
Yeah.
So, you know what? If I can't find any here, then yeah, we'll plan a trip out to Colorado.
We got a pretty good one out here, man.
Do
Out in the
does it
woods.
allow overnights?
Dyer's Lane.
Hmm It's not like a
I'm
house,
not
it's
doing
like the
Dyer's
whole,
Lane.
it's
If you know, you know.
I'm pretty sure it's a hotel.
Oh, it's a hotel. Oh.
Yeah.
Is this where?
Okay, well, that'll be the next one we gotta plan, dude. We gotta plan it out.
Is this a hotel that Stephen King stayed in for a night and hated it so much he wrote an entire book about it?
Oh, there's a bunch of haunted hotels out here.
Okay, no one got my reference. Cool.
Well, hell yeah.
I
make a
didn't, I
whole
wasn't
ass
listening. There's
We'll make a Misfit styled video on it.
Yeah, whatever that means.
there's one in Glenwood Springs. Teddy Roosevelt lived there.
Oh hell yeah.
apparently.
cool guy.
Oh, the Stanley. That's the best one. That's the Shining one.
Yeah, that's the joke I made. I said, did Stephen King stay at this hotel and got so scared he made a whole book about it?
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the Stanley Hotel. That's the one that we should stay
Yeah.
at.
Okay, yeah, no. The next ghost hunting podcast episode.
It's
you
been
guys,
nicknamed the Disneyland for goats. Goats? Ghosts.
And goats.
And
It'll
goats.
probably be packed to the fucking brim, dude.
Alright.
No?
Too scary.
I think we should.
So it's not completely booked out?
No, and it's a huge hotel,
I think
dude.
we should go there.
Yeah,
Easily
sure.
a couple hundred rooms.
Is that our next destination? The Stanley Hotel in Colorado,
Gotta
dude?
be.
I could do it all the way or I could do it in October or late September.
There's underground tunnels.
I won't go there.
You mean next month?
Yeah, next month. I can.
Have to see about that because I got a neurology appointment.
We'll plan
I
this
can
out
push it off a
outside of the
little
podcast.
But I'm saying like the earliest I could do it probably is like next month.
Okay, earliest that can happen is probably October. Probably plan for it sometime like next year or something like that.
Dude, on Halloween,
Halloween.
We'll our Halloween special
Our
at the
Halloween
Stanley
That'd be
Hotel.
so cool.
Oh,
man.
speaking of which, dude, we got 9 minutes before we hit the hour mark. What should we do for like our Halloween special this year?
I think we should all wear
Stanley
costumes.
Hotel.
I think we should do Stanley
motherfucker.
Hotel while we're in cool costumes. I'll be Freddy Fazbear.
Wait, so are we just going to talk about
If
it
we-
and then next year we'll go investigate it?
I mean, either or, because like that way we would have 2 sets of lavo mics
Yeah.
and a guy
Or
who knows what he's doing with his camera.
Yeah.
or how about this? How about this?
I have a camcorder with night vision.
How about this? We'll plan for a trip. How early can you do this?
My PTO resets, but
I
we're
gotta
looking
save-
we're looking at apartments, so I don't know what I've got going on.
I gotta save up PTO, but if we can aim for a weekend,
Oh yeah, if we can aim for a weekend, then I won't have to do any PTO.
Dude, I could do a weekend. Yeah.
yeah. So
Like I said,
how about this? How about this?
I can have a vacation.
Hold
as early
should
as
we
October.
should we record this plan, or should we like come up with a plan and then announce it the next episode?
For listeners, nothing's final here. This
Yeah.
could all blow
Nothing's
up and we
final.
won't do it. So yeah, let's off podcast. Let's see if we can actually plan this out at some
Yeah.
point,
Right.
Yeah.
whether it be this year or next year.
We should wrap it up.
And
yeah.
then I think that would be a great excuse to have. We don't have to do a whole gamer zone thing, but just the boys
Right. Anyways,
and my girl. She'd have to be a part of it.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Anyways,
Ain't
fellas.
no way she's letting me go without her.
Anyways, fellas. That was this episode of Cryptic Corner. Sorry it took so long. We're not very scheduled.
3 weeks.
3 weeks.
3 weeks.
You know what? We had things going on.
Left you.
But we're back, baby. You know, once a week videos will continue. Yeah. Is there anything else you guys want to say before I
Not a
end
single
the video?
thing.
Okay. If you
Later,
guys like
nerds.
this video, please like, comment, subscribe. Go over to Spotify. Give us 5 stars. Maybe download it. Maybe share this with a friend. Definitely share it with a friend. Would be much appreciated. And yeah, we look forward to entertaining your little ear holes in the future. Next week, new
Little?
episode.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. And